welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your general reading for May 2018. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Give me just a moment and we'll get right into the reading. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box. This is for May 2018 for Virgo. May 2018 for Virgo with unconditional love and guidance. We're going to pick some Isis Oracle cards towards the end and also Power of Love activation cards. I am using the Egyptian Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Donate if you'd like. I appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you so much. Month of May 2018. Virgo. Month of May 2018 for Virgo. One more shuffle. Okay. First card, Ten of Cups. Three of Swords reversed. The Tower reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Six of Swords. Page of Pentacles. The Moon. Knight of Wands reversed. And the Star card. Move this up. At the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped in a situation. This is also about being trapped in your mind, not knowing what direction to take, not knowing how to get out of the situation. Feeling trapped. So, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. You may be seeking emotional fulfillment during this time because you're getting out of a third-party situation, or you may be dealing with some disappointments of the past and trying to, rebuild yourself, rebuild your mind, rebuild your emotions, coming out of situations that weren't working out. Your foundation may have fallen where maybe you've had some financial difficulties. Maybe there's been a separation, but you're trying to regain your sense of emotional fulfillment. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There may have been some arguments, some harsh words spoken, people moving on, people moving out of that environment where there's harsh words, letting some things go. You may move forward out of a situation to decide to no longer invest in that situation because it makes you feel stuck. It makes you feel trapped in your mind about situations that you can't change or, that have been difficult. Excuse me. In terms of, let's see, we have the Moon, the Knight of Wands, and the Star card. So you may be hoping that some secrets get revealed in terms of a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. There may have been some secrets in regarding this person, why there has been no progress with this person, where there has been no progress in maybe a project you've been working on, or where there has been a loss of finances, or there's been some sort of betrayal, or like I said, some arguments had where there's some things hidden beneath the surface. And if those things come out, that will give you some sense of emotional fulfillment and to help you move forward towards being more hopeful in the future. either with a specific person. You may be dealing, like I said, with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This may be a third party, or you may be a third party to this person. In terms of finances, like I said, there may be something you decide not to invest in anymore. You're trying to really change your mind about the direction things are going. So you might get a new job. You may have lost passion for a particular job or situation. And you may not have let anybody know this yet, but you are hopeful for the future. And you're hopeful to rebuild your situation by letting something go. Letting an old job go, letting an old situation go, letting an old person go. With that, we have the Nine of Wands. The Wheel. Or the World, I'm sorry. Two of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is you may be guarded. You're waiting to be liberated from a situation you have been juggling. There may have been some harsh words. Maybe this is in terms of a husband and wife situation. Because I say that with the King and the Queen of Swords. This may also be dealing with just some harsh communications with a person who has been juggling, some liberation going, or someone trying to protect themselves from being let go out of a situation. Someone trying to protect themselves after they've been juggling, after they've had some harsh communications with someone, and they're trying to protect themselves. This may be you. This may be another person. But there is liberation in this. There has been some juggling. You may be juggling your finances in terms of what direction you should take, or juggling multiple situations or things or people. This may indicate you having two jobs. Maybe you have to work on multiple bills, multiple assets that you may have to take care of. And you're trying to sever ties with certain situations and individuals. And this will help you protect your finances as well. Because it seems like maybe someone mishandled finances, and now you're trying to juggle your finances, but you're trying to come out of this state of disappointment in regards to this and rebuild yourself financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually even, and go after the things that you are passionate about, because you may have lost passion for a certain situation or individual, and secretly maybe you haven't told this person. Maybe there's some resentments underneath the surface with you or with another person or individuals are surrounding you. So you have hope that things will change and you'll be able to let a situation go and start again. With that, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is telling us that you have multiple options, but there may also be some confusion as to what to choose, who to choose, what direction to take. So there's a lot of confusion in this situation with these King and the Queen of Swords being in reverse. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of people not being rational. There's a lot of juggling and needing to protect yourself in this situation. Someone may have took a step back from the situation secretly, but you're hopeful. They're hopeful that they'll be able to let a situation go in order to rebuild something, either with you or in their own situation. I'm sensing that this may be either a third party situation, or this may just be, a situation you're dealing with a husband, a boyfriend, whatever it is, your job, where there's people aren't getting along, you're not passionate about the situation anymore, and secretly you're just ready to go, you're ready to move on and go towards your happiness and come out of the state of discontentment so that you can rebuild and have hope for the future. But you're maybe stuck in your head about being able to move forward. If you look at the Eight of Swords, the alligator, he's not stuck. All he has to do is either move forward or move backwards. So this may mean making a choice, just like with the Two of Pentacles. Make that choice that would be best for you. Sever ties with whoever you need to sever ties with in order to protect yourself, protect your assets, protect your family, protect your situation that you are in. Whatever situation that you are in secretly may be slowing down. But you're hopeful that you'll be able to let some things go in order to move forward and make a wise choice. But right now you may be in the midst of confusion. Either the other person is confused or you are confused, but there's some confusion in this situation. So from the Power of Love activation cards, we have compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So have compassion for yourself. These arguments that people may be having, whether it's with you or with another person, have compassion for the other person, have compassion for yourself. Understand when you need to sever ties with the situation that is no longer working for you. Okay. Too many cards got on the floor. So I won't take those. I will reshuffle. But yeah, have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for this other person. The Nine of Wands is kind of saying you've been through a lot of battles, or if they've been through a lot of battles. You may be dealing with the fire sign, as I said before. They're guarding themselves. They want to be liberated from a situation. They have things to juggle. They have things they need to cut out. You may have things that you need to cut out if you have fire or air in your chart. But you're trying to get to a place of emotional fulfillment and happiness and come out of this discontentment. And with that, we have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So if something isn't working out, you're being asked to compassionately let the situation go, move forward with the situation with hope in order to create that sense of emotional stability for yourself, so that you can rebuild your finances, so that you can rebuild your emotions, so that you can bring a sense of stability into your situation. Next card we have is virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourages others to grow. So the way you handle the situation will be an example to the other people around you. But don't get stuck in your head about how to move things forward. Don't get stuck in the confusion that may be going on with other people. Understand that you have the power to change things. Any secrets will be revealed as things slow down, as things begin to come to light. You may have to make some choices as to what to let go of in order to have a more stable future. At the bottom of the deck, we have you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So you're being asked to do whatever you're trying to do. Make sure there's a purpose behind it. Make sure it's going somewhere. If you're in a relationship or if you're in a situation, detach from situations that aren't helping you to grow, helping you to build, helping you to power forward in the things that you are passionate about. A detachment may be necessary if you understand that you're juggling a situation that's no longer working, especially if there's arguments and you're feeling trapped and you're feeling like you're confused about what to do and you have to guard yourself. Do things with a purpose. In terms of work with the purpose. Work smarter, don't work harder, especially in terms of relationships and in terms of your finances. Make sure you are equally in given as much as you are receiving. So now I'm going to be pulling the Isis Oracle card to get some more information in terms of this reading for Virgo with unconditional love and guidance for the month of May for Virgo. And the card we've drawn is Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. So this may have to do with those arguments, those problems that's been having. Make sure you're coming from a place of love. I am going to read this from the book so that we get a clear understanding of what's going on. The Pyramid of Light. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There is nothing to fear and only more mastery and awareness of the power of protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on skills you have within Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired interference. The Pyramid of Light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is time now to end that interference with love and compassion. The Oracle brings you confirmation that you are growing spiritually, and as such, there is a higher level of responsibility and skill required if you are to continue to thrive and blossom even deeper places of spiritual expansion. The pyramid of light says that you may have beings who think they are helping you, but are not of unconditional love and therefore are better to be released from your energy field. These people or situations may or may not be in physical form. Hold on. These beings, okay, may not be in physical form. They may or may not appear as very spiritual teachers or helpers. The oracle indicates that there are also thoughts, feelings, and other energies around you that are not helping you. And with taking the time to evaluate the situation, you can clear all of that and feel that your path is clearer and easier with less fog and confusion. So this is telling you to take some time to yourself to get clear on what direction you want to take, who needs to be cut out, who you can bring along with you. You may be juggling situations, and even though these people or situations may be thinking that they're helping you, or thinking that their information is helping you, thinking that their input is necessary, understand that all input is not necessary. All advice is not good advice. Everyone is not being helpful, and you may have to detach from some situations in order to come to a place where you have that emotional fulfillment. You get out of that sense of discontentment and having to protect yourself because you're having too many people with their hands in the pot. So like I said, in terms of these arguments, make sure you're coming from a place of compassion. Make sure whatever you're doing with a purpose, and that you're not allowing other people to lead you down the wrong path. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching.